Welcome back to my channel. I'm Amanda, and today I'm going to play with a lot of different things. So first off, I'm playing with my counterfeit kit challenge from June. I'm also going to do the hop with pieces of me, which is a scrapbooking hop from Lisa Kuno at my scrapbook table. I'm also doing 30 days of sketches, and the day 26 sketch is from Lisa Marie. So 2 Lisas today. And so looking at my kit, I had pulled out this hexagon wood grain. I'm showing you all the little bits and pieces I found. So that one says May the 4th be with you. There's the mushroom. These are all things that are me or parts of me. So anywho, I'm not going to use all of those things, but I'm going to use some of them. But I wanted to have some options. So this hexagon piece of paper is from the Urban Jungle, and I'm going to fussy cut the hexagons that are scattered on the sketch, because who doesn't love some hexagons? And this wood is so, oh, I love this piece of paper. So it's a Minte paper, and it's from Urban Jungle, and oh, look at it, it's so pretty. Super easy to fussy cut out. I did take that part out because it's not super interesting watching somebody cut them out, but super easy. And it only was one strip. I have the top half strip that is left over, and that'll go in a scrap, and then this will be cut down for this blue. Really like this blue. So, and it's going to be 8 by 10 is what I'm going to cut it to, because why not? Kind of looks like that's probably what Lisa has in her sketch. And then so the hop today for you needed to do things that represented you, but you couldn't have a picture of yourself. So the pictures had to be things that represent pieces of you, hence the title of the hop. So this picture I'm not going to use, but it has a butterfly on my hat while I'm camping, so you don't really see me in the picture. But that's probably my favorite holiday to take is camping. So, and then May the 4th be with you. I am a Star Wars fan. Then that postcard that picture is on right now is actually Star Wars, and it's a print from K-pop. But I have it because I have a skirt that is in that print, and then her skirts come with a postcard kind of thing. It's not actually a postcard. It has all of her information on the back. But it's so pretty. I'm so going to use it. So I decided not to use that picture of my ball cap. This wood veneer piece says Amazing Mom. So hopefully I'm Amazing Mom. I don't know. And then the toadstool from Super Mario is because the Super Mario old style games like Super NES and NES games are my favorite to play. Mostly because I get sick when I watch or play more of the 3D-ish movement games that they have now. But the old style Super Nintendo games, totally can play those without getting sick. And they're my favorite. So, and I also have a t-shirt that's Yoshi, and that came off of my Yoshi t-shirt. So yeah. This top one is a Starbucks drink, and it is at work within a meeting. So my favorite drink to have when it's available, and definitely favorite drink to have at work too. So there's just this is like the picture of my cup at work. You can see a little bit of in that room we're in, and you can see the top that says agenda. And then that flower that I'm matting in black is an Alberta rose, and it is my favorite flower that is in our yard. So I'm going to get this blue piece stuck down on this gold polka dot paper. It's not shimmery or anything, but it does have that gold look to it. And I thought that looked really nice with the wood grain. And then I decided to mat these two because I felt like they needed to pop a little bit more. And so getting those on and overlapping, because that's fun. I like that. And you might have noticed that I've flipped or rotated the sketch so that it is going, the pictures are going horizontal now instead of up and down. And yeah, that's totally okay. And then I'm going to pop this one up. This came from a Project Life kit that I had once upon a time ago. And so it's kind of fun to get it on here. And then so I'm just going to pop up the one side because there's that wood veneer there, and otherwise it'd be like weird. So then toadstools going on. And then I'm going to get the hexagons on. And they're just going to go kind of in the same spots that Lisa had hers in, but not quite. So I really love this paper. I really like how this layout turned out. There is a hop next month that I'm going to participate in that will be a companion page to this one. So if you want to see what that looks like, you'll have to come back in July. This Happy was a really old sticker that is not sticky at all, that has just been sitting in, I have little trays that are meant for puzzles, but I have bits and pieces in them, and you'll see those in a minute. But I had pulled that out because I thought that would work. And then more of these. And then she does have a bit at the top that is a banner piece with a hexagon. So I'm going to do a hexagon in this fabulous, because I'm fabulous. I don't know, because the page is fabulous. So the rest of the stuff I'm going to put away. It'll go on a page probably later. I pulled out this white heart that was stuck to the back of these stars, and then was looking through to see what else I have, and I have one more stuck on a different one. So those probably came off the same actual heart sheet, but got stuck to two different ones. And then I pulled out these dollar store little tags, and the white is a little stark right now, but I think I'm going to use them. So I'm going to use two. I haven't used them for a while, but they are pretty great to put a little bit of journaling on. And I'm going to color them with my walnut stain ink to make them brown in, kind of match the browns that I've got going on already and not being so stark. I'm also running the ink along the white thread that's there to give it a more distressed look as well. And those are super cute. And then I'm going to glue this on because it did not adhere well with just the adhesive on that wood grain. So now it'll stay because that's glue. And then I'm going to, the knots on these are kind of funny. So I'm going to tie a knot closer to the hole. And then I am going to spend a minute and untie that. I cut part of that out. But then it's all kinked funny. And I was like, And then I did write some journaling, but my big head got in the way. So the top one says, pieces of me, favorite drink to take to staff meetings and favorite flower in the yard. And then I didn't like the way I wrote the second one because I wrote it first. And so I'm going to rewrite it, and it's going to say pieces of me, favorite show and skirt, favorite game to play, and favorite role of life, which would be mom. Also wife, but right now mom and wife. But wife is not represented on my page, but mom is. And so just looking at that, decided, yep, that's definitely how I want it to go. It's just going to be snug in there, and then this one's just going to go on top because it can. just add a little more brown to those really white threads. And then these are my puzzle piece organizers that I use for other things. So I found those pink glitter hearts, but there's no pink on my page. No, I don't want the pink ones. I know I cut out some gold ones, but I'm like, where did I put them? I know they were there. And so I was like, no, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. I'm going to think about this. I don't want the pink one. And then when I put that pink one back, lo and behold, there was the gold ones. And they were just on the top, but they were face down. So all I could see was the white, but it was in a white base and I didn't really see them. So now I have them. And so they're going to get sprinkled around. I really liked how that one heart nestled really well above the tail of the happy. So it's going to go there. And then super cute one up here. I'm going to put some glue on that heart, the puffy heart. I'm going to overlap these two. The other puffy heart stuck really well. So, and then there's going to be a couple more here. So that ends up being 5 hearts on here. And that is my page all done. So, yay. Super cute. And there's some close-ups. There will be a playlist for the hop below. There will also be a playlist for Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and you can see how other people did with this sketch. The Facebook group will be linked below, and my counterfeit kit challenge blog and Facebook are also linked below. Thank you so much for watching today. I would love it if you liked, subscribed, and commented. There's a couple other things you might want to watch here. Thank you so much again, and have yourself a wonderful day.